Alright. Please. I unplugged my headphones again. Come on. It's time. No full packs, and it's time to duel. So, dual triangle is still going on. In pretty much out the tail curve of it. But we're gonna do a little bit of pack opening first. And of course, we will deal with the replay of the day. Which, let's see what Onomot versus Malice will look like. Ooh, okay. So, we are going second. We have got Troll and Lockbird, Gagagag and Baranite, Onomatokage, Dododo Warrior, and Rai Geki. 60 card main, 15 card extra, versus 58 card main, 15 card extra. Can we check the deck? No, we cannot. We'll check the decks after. This is going to be interesting. A Brickfest versus a Brickfest. Let's see what we can do. Leading with Branded Regain. Sign Up Mining, sending Cyber's Western Agnister for Mathmech Circular. Troll and Lockbird will they will no longer be able to add cards from the deck to hand. Sending a Sigma from the graveyard from the hand to the graveyard is unfortunate. We go into Link Decoder. Normal summoning Marcher for Heart Scriptor. Link Decoder summons itself, linking off for the Splash Mage. Summoning the Marcher. Summoning the White Binder. White Binder, banishing the Marcher and the Heart Scriptor and their Troll and Lockbird. Heart Scriptor, pay 100 to summon itself. Marcher, pay 300 to add itself back to hand. We don't have a Malice card in grave. And we cannot use the Branded Regain effect to draw. White Binder gets to set a Malice trap from attack, so they set TB11. Banishing the White Binder to summon a Dormouse from deck. White Binder to summon itself. Linking all three off for Allied Code Talker. White Code, summoning the White Binder back from deck. Back from grave. Not summoning back the Heart Scriptor. We go Rai Geki. That forces us to use the Allied Code Talker to negate it. Lead Gagaga Gunbara Knight, revealing Gagaga Girl. Summon Gagaga Girl. Detaching the Gambara Knight, eating an Imperm in the process. We do have the Dodo Warrior. Our hand. Gagagambara gets to add Dodo Dwarf, Go Gloves. The Warrior sending another Gloves to the graveyard. Gloves summoning itself from the grave. We go for Eclipse Twins. Linking both of them off for Utopic Future Zexal. Dodo Dwarf summoning the Onomatokage into a Typhon. Malice P. Marcher, banishing the White Binder. White Binder, summoning, banishing all three for the Malice Heart Scriptor. We go for Branded Regain to cycle back the Dormouse in order to draw an extra card. Now, we don't need, never mind. we detach in order to bounce the hard scripter, and from there we have game. Somewhat anticlimactic, but you know what? GG to Duel's Day. Able to out a rather incomplete malice board, but a malice board nonetheless. Let's actually see. So this is... yeah, this is malice. Weird and awkward form of malice, but malice nonetheless. I can see why a person could run something like this. Whereas this is Mimighoul. Mimighoul with an automat and Kashtira engine. I see the line, kinda. I can see, like, why. Because the Mimighoul Thrones, and Mimighoul Giant are both the same rank, so you can't use them for either of the utopic sexuals. Yeah, this is a pretty cool idea. The Kashtira engine is kinda awkward. It's... especially since there's no rank 7s in here, so we can't really use it to its best ability. I feel like I would rather play something like, an extra utopic onomatopoeia. Maybe some of the other, like Go Goblin, Go Goblinberg, something of that nature. But I can still see it. Really interesting, though. Alright, now it's time to do some polls. By polls, I mean the Niji Sanji thing. It's a tournament that they did recently in collaboration with Yu-Gi-Oh! And you get some free packs out of it. I'll take them, I guess, because that's free stuff. But we're gonna start from the bottom and work our way up. Shining, Sarcophagus of Destiny. An SR right off the bat is nice. Metal Hold, Future Silence, Boot Up, and... okay, so it just lied. Cool. Illusion Beast's Roar? I actually wonder who won the tournament. And what they were playing. Because I'm assuming it was probably something like the Chimera or the Monadium deck that won. Ooh, this is more than makes up for it. Illusion, Chimera. This gets Buster Dragon. Big Viper. That's funny. That now of all times, this is coming up. Then Lilith, Lady of Lament. Cool, but I'm not playing Lair of Darkness. Next is Monadium. Blast, Mirror, Primal Dragon Primordial, Necros, New World Formation, Imaginings, Realm Resonance, and Realm Eulogy. Target one monster you control and one effect monster you control. Destroy that monster you control, and if you do, negate that opponent monster's effect until the end of this turn. Then if piece of Starboss is on the field, you can destroy the targeted monster. Beta, monster you control is on the field, you can finish this card, destroy one monster you control. Okay. Interesting. Obviously that might be like a one of at best. It depends. In sealed, that's broken. That's cracked and sealed. But I don't know how much you can do about it. Goblin Zombie. Ooh, an extra Titanic Galaxy. Okay. I got Calamity Caesar, that's cool. And a Gizmek Yada. Dance dedicated to the heavens. I'm assuming someone played Mechanical then. Which, if no one played any removal, that might have won it then. All the Archfiend, Hungear, Gravity Warrior, Red Scythe, Guardian Null, yeah, Burning Bamboo Sword, and Red Scythe. Cool. I will not play Guardians. Sisters of Light. Well, I'm kind of hoping that Sister of Light. Either Sister of Light or Punk might have done well. Zilla Cradle, High Street, Eternity, Akani, Shark Fortress, Volcanosaurus. God, Twin Twisters is nice, but I've already got one. Ah, that's cool. Also, Twin Twisters just randomly being in the Sisters of Light pack is funny. Ultimate Traditional Art. Well, this is Punk plus Katakuri. Not the other Punk pack. And there. Karakuri Clock. Karakuri Clash in Zaizan. Madam Spider, and a Credit Plan. Nothing really great. Okay. Oh, this got the Light and Darkness Dragon support then. Anything. Rotar, Planeteer, Dragons, Light and Darkness, and Tiamaton. Interesting. Like, need to go to Singular Strike Overthrow. Oh, was it the Red Dragon Archfiend deck that won it? Because is that why we get a free copy of the Red Dragon Archfiend deck? Soul Angel, Belmonica, Dragon Knight, Area 0, Rose, Area 0, White Sardine, and Hornetrons. Okay. Some extra SR dust is nice. Fiendish Encounter. I thought there were a lot less packs. It looked like there were a lot less packs than what there actually was. Finding out. Multi-box, Comic Relief, Evolution. Oh, Russia is a nice pickup. Last Stand, Burning Abyss, and Kid Brave. Justice from Light. Let's just skip through this. Nothing really great as pickups. Essence of Flora and Ocean. It says, oh, this does have all of the new support for both archetypes now. That's cool. Revitalization, Crow Tengu. Interesting. A Cubic, 5-stage fusion, bouquet, and a seahorse. That'll be nice in the bulk bin. The seahorse is, as a shiny, is nice. Red Dragon Archfiend. Nothing there. Resonator Engine. Fiendish Golem, Red Warg, and Synchro. This is Red Warg. When you normal summon a Resonator monster, you can special summon this card from your hand, but its attack becomes half. It has 1400 attack already. I don't think having 700 less is making a difference. Especially when you're going to immediately Synchro Summon with it. Oh, they added Cyber Jormungandr as well. Okay. Actual picture. Overflow, Fusion Support, Pharos, and Cyber Dark Dragon. Okay, so nothing. Pack Sly again. Transfigured Heroes. Wonder which person played Elemental Heroes and which person played Dark Magician. Because I imagine they might not have done too well. Actually, I skipped through it. Inferno Wing, Dread Estimator, and Contrast Hero. Basically the only pickups worth it. Servant Geogremlin is not bad. If I ever complete the Earthbound engine. Alright. Got Code Reader, Skilled Blue Magician, Clock Wizard. Well, I know Skilled Blue Magician. It's Gaia, this Fierce Knight support. I guess that makes sense. But I've only seen white, and I've seen Skilled Blue, or Skilled Dark Magician or Skilled Black Magician? Skilled Black Magician. Oh, it is Skilled Dark Magician. I imagine in the OCG it's Skilled Black Magician, but... Interesting. Eternal Soul, Illusion Magic, Magic Inheritance, and Piercing the Darkness. So, not really anything there. I guess an extra copy of Piercing the Darkness for some crafting points is not bad. Let's actually go through and decrap some of this. And a full extra SR card. I can decrap the extra Sardine and the extra Hornet drones as well. Okay. Now it's time for the actual... now it's time for the actual... There we go. The Sky Striker Ace Bundle. 1 SR guaranteed, as well as the Collection Bundle. Will I get anything out of this? Let's see. Oh, there's something. I think the only thing I'm really hoping for is either the Sky does a Witch, Marks Awaken, well, the Dawn's Light, one less. This goes in your hand, you can target one fiend effect monster you control, and its effect, you can do special summon this card. Yeah, it's putting a bit of support, basically. One thing I'm really hoping is an extra pickup on Liger Dancer and maybe some of the Onomat support. We got Utopic Future Shiny, that's fine. Shiny Perfume Dancer is nice. And Leo Dancer. Okay. An extra one is not bad. Tradition Dance, Golem, and then Rotting Phoenix and Silver Hound. If not, I have enough crafting points that I can just make the second Liger Dancer. Masquerades actually would be a nice pickup. I do need more of the continuous spell. Like Wolf, got Clerk, Strike, and Champion Magnum Excalibur. This is the retrain. That's this. Once per turn, during a main phase, you can target one other face of monster you control. Look at this card. You control to a squivel against 2,000 attack defense. Interesting, I guess. Got Peace, Golem, Light Cat Dancer. You're the Divine Follower. 3 fire monsters from your hand and or field set continuous spell from your deck, but send it to the graveyard during your end phase of card. Graveyard by card effect, special on this card, but banishing when it leaves the field. Gigas, Ripple Bird. 1 monster from this card, then turn 1 monster on the field, changes battle position. All monsters control protectors should take aim 5 items back. When I cannot declare an attack. And then Gardner. That's like an interesting rank 1, but I don't know too many people would play it over something like Ensemble Robin. Like any of the realistic monsters. Stone Trooper. Or Rock Monster. Future Tribe. Dark Necromancer. Ooh! This is the Benefit support. It's only an R rarity. That's nice. Fusion Recovery, Blue Cat, Gogo Gigas, and Himir. Recovery, Tiki Beast, Bottom Phoenix. Oh, this is the other one, actually. Atomic Tactics and Moonlight Perfume. One more chance at a... You are... Dark Necromancer, Frost from the Monarchs, Dodo the Warrior, Gaga Samurai, Yellow Martin, Black Sheep, Gardena, and... Well, there's an Eclipse Twins. That makes it nice. I don't think it was necessarily worth it, but at least I got something out of this. Blue Cat, Black Sheep, Warrior, Silver Hound, Fusion Recovery, Blue Cat, Necromancer, and Monarch Reflection. Got to the playset of Dark Necromancers already, which is nice. To Baba Knight, Future Tribe, Blue Cat, Squire, Awaken, White Rabbit, Adjust Plane. Remember the machine watch control levels of both this monster and this card become counting those of the 2 monsters in the way of this turn. Also, you can have special summon. So, this is interesting, but I don't see playing it over something like the Infinite Track monster that does the same. Loose the Dusk. Oh hey, Loose the Dusk's Dark. Control is destroyed by a card effect. Target a card on the field, destroy it. Okay. Not a bad pull, but nothing great either. And then there's these cards. Which... 0 I can always get, but the Hayate and the Ray alt arts I probably want to get soon. Same with the Last Hospitality alt art I need. Okay. Let's go back and see. What do I craft? I get 10 crafting points, presumably from the Leo Dancer. Yes. Okay. I can optimize a little bit further by making the second Liger Dancer, thankfully. And then... You know, I focused a lot on Mitsu Ryzeal. I might want to focus on Automat Ryzeal or something of a similar nature. Unfortunately, a lot of them are SR. Like, that's fine. I can play around a little bit with some of these. I guess I don't need Light Dragon Agnister in favor of Eclipse Twins. That'll work for now. Okay. And with what little time we have left, from here, we can do the dual triangle. So, I've got a whole heap of Marincess for the Link Fest part of the festival. For Xyz, I'm going to be playing Sharks, the armor cards. I don't think I really need the Lancia. I can trade it for either other extenders or some more hand traps. But otherwise, that is fine. There's no Malice got Slaughter on the ban list. Profusion, what else? Luna Lights. Bit of an awkward version since I can't use the Liger Dancer. I can only have one Liger Dancer. But we can make it work. Thing is, I'm thinking of what's the weakest deck of the bunch, and obviously my mind goes to Marincess. So I might start with Marincess and then move to maybe another Link deck if I find something slightly better. So I'm pretty sure... Yeah, the Malice main deck monsters are just neutered. They don't exist. Math, Mech, I'm assuming also got that similar treatment. Oh, we can't use the XEs. I was like, wait, what's... There's nothing really banned here, but no, we can't use the XEs monsters, so we can't really profit off of like Alan Version and Lapation and stuff like that. Which I guess makes it a bit more fair. What about Code Talker? I need a space? I do. Not really anything has been banned from here, actually. Which I guess makes sense. Then... Firewall, also pretty untouched, which probably makes it the best deck by far, if I'm being honest. Like, MathMech with the Firewall engine probably makes this one of the best decks you can for the Link Festival. Parlor really quick. Salamander Great, I know it didn't really get touched. Yeah, basically just Stalio, as well as any of your other non-Salad extra or non-Link extra deck extenders, like the Fire the Fire Fist Synchro, the Horse Prince. For sure. Yeah, Weather Painter's untouched. How's Sulfacore's doing? Untouched. That makes sense. But there's also, obviously, Sky Striker. That I imagine is mostly untouched, yeah. Granted, I don't have all of the stuff for Sky Striker yet. So I'll hold off on them for now. I mean, Sky Striker without the support is not unplayable, but it's not nearly as good, isn't it? We, however, can go for Marincess. Which, like, if a tower's... Granted, it's not accompanied by an Omni Negate. If a towers can do a lot for Lunalight, a towers can do a lot for Marincess as well. Okay. Yeah, I'm not letting that slide. It's fusion only heroes, so they're slightly weaker. Draw 2. We get a normal summon. I realize not an impulse, definitely not an impulse. Okay, I have to hope that whatever other cards they have are just not enough. Perlia is very good going first. The end board will be underwhelming, but I can do this. I can go Sea Angel. I'm gonna go Battle Ocean, honestly. They seem to be out of non-engine. Okay. I do realize I could have gone at least for Link 4. I could have done something. But at the very least, I got through it. I didn't even get any Dual Triangle missions. I was just 2 off on spells, 1 off from monsters, then of course dueling. Need 1,500 points of each to get the titles. That's not impossible. Obviously not in this short of time frame. I've only got 45 minutes before I'm gonna have to call it quits. can go Pascalis. Imperm? That's fine. That's fine. Discard the Fuelos. Okay, I can play through this, though, is the thing. Surprisingly enough, I can actually play through this. Because I can go... I actually want to go Sea Angel first. Sea Angel to get Battle Ocean. Ideally, I would want the dive, but that's fine. Alright, then I can go Spring Girl, finishing the Pascalis. Still Heart. Mill. I'll mill with Spring Girl for 1. Just potentially get rid of. All of that. That works out, actually, kinda. It's not great, but it works out. Now I can go... Oral an enemy. I think ideally I just go for the Argonaut, even if... Hold on. Great Bubble Reef might just be better in a... I'll add the Spring Girl back to hand. I'm gonna go Battle Ocean to equip all 3. It's not the best board, but it's something. And I even have potential follow-up for next turn. I actually wonder what they could be playing. I'll go ahead and banish the Sleepy Maiden in order to draw 1. An extra Battle Ocean, that's fine, but not great. The Justina. So, yeah, this is where I would want a hand trap here instead of Battle Ocean. Divine Domain. Crystal God Destina. So it's funny, because Links actually kind of just naturally counter Destina. Not special summon for this turn, except for Destina monsters. Also for this turn. All diseases gain 1,000. Can't quite beat over. Bubble Reap yet. Is it for this is for the rest of the turn? You control. Oh, no, wait, no. It says also for the rest of this turn. Okay. So the big XZs might be able to beat over Bubble Reap, thankfully. Or unfortunately. Notice Parlor is not hungry again. They have the rank 10 Destino, right? Surely. I do actually wonder what would have happened if I negated the chaotic elements. Affinity, the device of darkness. You know what's funny? It still can't outgrade Bubble Reef. They need back row removal for Marincess. Typhon also does nothing. They don't realize it's unaffected. Yep, okay, GG. Honestly, making Bubble Reef was the correct choice there. Because if I made Aqua Argonaut, they would have just beaten over it with the Crystal God Destina. It's actually very funny that I managed to outwit a Destina player by making a bigger Bungus. Ooh, okay. Oh, buddy, do we have a show for you? Ritual Beast. How does Ritual Beast work without links? Send a Ritual Beast monster from your deck from your deck to your graveyard. Sure. Banish a Kanahawk, send a Kanahawk. Banish 2. Or goes for the Lara. I mean, they had another normal summon, so they might have been like if they drew a second Rampengo, they could have done it again. There's Kanahawk. Add a Wish Release card from your deck to your hand. Or returning them to the graveyard to add a Wendy. Wendy, summon back the normal Kanahawk. That is a Leo or Aplio. Banish 2. That is for a second Kanahawk. Didn't mean to do that then. That's to return to grave, that's to summon. Get Wen, and they get Aplio. Banish 1 from grave. I guess add steeds. I'm kind of waiting for them to just go into a big guy that I can MCL. But I don't think there really is a big guy that I can MCL. I guess that also still resolves regardless of how you can hawk. Return to the graveyard. Second ritual be steeds. Set 3. Harpy's Feather Duster off the top? No. Oh. Come on, Hidden Ash. Droll and lock that. That honestly hurts more than... That honestly hurts more than... like an Ash Blossom. Okay, so I have to wait for next turn in order to do anything. They probably do have OTK. Just realized I have Harpy's Feather Duster, right? Yeah. How do they not have OTK? I mean, they have the Kanahawk. Well, that needs a special summon disposition. Never mind then. Unless they have like an in-battle fusion effect, I don't think they win. Have they attacked with everything yet? There we go. Ritual Beast Spawn, that does it. Unlucky. Ah, well. No. What's worse is I actually kind of had a way around that if I kaiju'd one of the Kanahawks immediately. And the leg then could have gone for a bit more. They probably would have gone for the other Kanahawk to summon 2 back. Did they even have 2 to summon? They had the other Kanahawk in grave. Okay. Okay. No, we're good. Never mind. I was about to get a look at their hand to see what I needed to play around. They're not Xyz. They're on Galaxy Eyes. I mean, I feel like they could have won that. Maybe I'm just reaching, but I feel like they could have easily won that. I guess it depended on their hand. If they got all of the ooh, Despia. Shadow Despia at that. Shadow branded. When? For Shadow to add. Okay. I'm liking this. Squamata. Dump a Cartesia. All of that before standby. Normal, Allure of Duber. To add a branded Spiller Trap. That gets Despia Theater. What was limited in for this event for branded? Because you're going branded theater instead of like the usual line is for branded fusion. I'm gonna go theater to fusion summon using the Skomata and the Allure or Masquerade. Then a shuttle card from deck to grave via Squamata. Right, ideally I draw a Imperm off of this. Rem gets to summon back the Cartesia. And Squamata gets to send. Probably Falco, I'm assuming. Oh, there's summoning Schism. Imagine they want to send something to add it back to hand next turn. There it is. Ah, no, that's Construct. Never mind. Graveyard by card effect, target a spell trap on field, destroy it. Send a shadow card from deck to grave. Yeah, it's the fusion monsters that usually summon the or add the cards from deck. Graveyard, special summon a monster from deck and face down defense. There is the Falco. And Shadow Fusion. That's how they get the Schism back. Okay. Live Fist, indeed. Fortunately... Yeah, uninterrupted is kinda... eh. Your Honor? Mm-hmm. I have a replay? Alright. I don't think anything I draw off of this is winning me the game. Like... I love Shuttle System as a trap. Yeah. It's GG. And another card that outs both Wendy and Masquerade. I think I love Shadow Schism as a trap. Let's see. Chroma. What replays doth thou have? Ooh, in ranked versus meta equals. Okay, funny way of getting around censoring aside. Sure, I guess. What were we playing then? Let's see what we have. I play peak decks only. Ooh, Dogmatica. That's very lovely. I mean, this is a peak deck. This is quite fun. We've opened Fall of Albaz, White Knight Dogmatica, Foolish Burial, Dogmatic Calamity. 40 card main, 15 card extra. We are going first. Let's see what we can do. This is a terrible hand, a little. But we might be able to work with it. So Foolish Burial for Cartesia, and Dogmatic Calamity, sending Titaniclad for the White Knight. Set Dogmatic Calamity pass, we get Ecclesia in the main end phase, and add Fleur-de-Lis, adding Cartesia back to hand. We have some plays, but not a lot. They're gonna go Parasite, sending Garuda, sending Horn Trooper for Super Poly. Drawing Super... What? Holy. Hold up, I need to see what deck they were playing. I'm gonna see after this game ends, but sending Insectipede, Dragonfly, Doom Dozer, and Sting Lancer to the graveyard to summon Ultra B-Trooper Absolute Hercules is the funniest thing. Like, we're actually having a hard time outing this because Absolute Hercules is unaffected by other card effects until the end of until this player's end of next turn. Friends don't have a bad friendly queue sniping sesh with a friend. Ah. I see. Okay. Actually, how do we up this? At least until next turn. Say go Absolute Hercules, beat into the White Knight, sending the Parasite. We summon the Sting Lancer at the end of battle, adding a Fly and Sting. So we go for Fallen of Albaz, we go Blazing Cartesia. That does get hit with a Fly and Sting. I guess we don't really have anything for Fallen of Albaz, do we? Branded in high spirits. Revealing Fleur-de-Lis, sending Grengunol, sending Fleur-de-Lis for Quem. Super Poly, discarding the Quem in order to summon Mysterion the Dragon Crown. Battle phase. End of battle, summoning Insector. Ranguinol banishes itself to summon. Ooh. Summoning Despian Lulu Lilith. Mysterion banishing all cards with the same type. Blazing Cartesia. Banishing 2 with the fusion spell to get it back to hand. Battle phase, beats into Mysterion. Summons the Supply Soldier of Supply Soldier of Indestructible Ants, summoning back the Dragonfly. Nothing in the end phase. Banishing the Fly and Sting to set this card. Oh, and it doesn't even banish itself if it leaves the field. That's funny. Dogmatica Punishment sets Blazing Cartesia. That will be met with another Fly and Sting. Destroying the Blazing Cartesia. Lilith beats into Indestructible Ants, summons it back with the Absolute Hercules. Dogmatica Punishment will do wonders here. Never mind, we're going for another Absolute Hercules. We have to out it a second time. The Lilith negates, mostly just to take less damage. Summon back the... Wait. No, please tell me that is not how they out this. Okay, hold on. Play and Sing banishes Dragonfly to set. Lilith summons Ecclesia. They tribute the Scale Bomber right away. I feel like that was kind of a mistake. You get Dogmatic Matrix. Dogmatic Matrix, adding Albazoa. They're not negating that. And White Relic. Dogmatic Calamity, sending Lilith or Albazoa. Dogmatic Matrix, sending Herald of Arclight, getting Dogmatic Cabre. For honor, Albazoa. Dogmatic Cabre, banishing the Herald of Arclight for a White Relic. Battle phase, Crash. Why did they not use the Fly and Sting? I don't know. Well, they can't negate it. It only negates monster effects. Oh, that's why. That's how you played around it, I see. And in the end phase, we get the landing. Unfortunately, it's not enough. That was a well-fought battle, though. That was quite nice. Let's actually see what their deck was. Oh, I'm looking at Peak. Okay. This is funny. This is really... They're even playing Magic Cylinder, Bottomless Trap Hole, Pot of Aquavitiousness. The deck is really cool, yet really weirdly inconsistently consistent. Yeah. I'm seeing it. Like, this is funny. I really like how this looks. It's obviously not that good, but it's very funny. This looks like a deck I would play in... Or, heck, this looks like a deck I have played in, like, very early Master Duel. It could beat Tenpai. It very well could beat Tenpai. Probably gonna give it another... Let's try to get 500 points with Lynx. Let's see if we can't do that and then end stream. Yeah, I got to Plats, like, last stream. Or last Master Duel stream. And I've kind of just been doing like dailies every so often in order to pass the time. If I can. Yeah, I've been climbing with Luna Lights, and it's very interesting to see how well it works. And really bad time in event facing Kashtira 6 games in a row. You hate to see it, unfortunately. Go Pascalis. If that's actually Cyber Dragon, I will cry though. Let Macron me twice, die 4 times. Unlucky, fortunately. Illness did not stand a chance. No, it did not. And realistically, this is all I need to get full combo Marincess. Tell me what the out is for. The out is Harpy's Feather Duster, and that's really it. Like Harpy's Feather Duster into Raigeki or something, fortunately. Do I go for the... I do not own... He's Duster. Weird. Okay. Pearl Triangle, send the Pascalis to the grave in order to get a Marincess Wave. Really got Designator in Malice format. I guess. You think I own good cards? I mean, you own White Force cards. And obviously you own, like, Maxi, Ash Blossom, but those are more for Master Duel than Yu-Gi-Oh! Itself. I guess I go for Wave. Anything else? Right. Is that with the limit to Rhino Heart for this event? Yeah, I get it. Realistically, I don't really die even if... It makes my life significantly worse. Sending the Quem in order to add, I'm assuming Cartesia. They have a Alabaz in grave. Actually, the fusion deployment was probably pretty good then. I'll be on the Shrouded. At least I got to see Funky Fusion summon Midoriya and Beast into Shekanaga. Yeah, that's funny. Sending upon Albaz. Put one back, draw one. Into Mill Shiren to make Winda. I'm not sorry. unfortunately, I get it. It was against cyber spam, so what can you do? Banishing Old Sark for the Courier. For Courier to add Fallen of Alves, I assume. They wouldn't have spared me. Nah, they wouldn't have. So I entirely understand. If I can make it to next turn, I think I just win this duel straight up. Cyber Spam is the best worst deck I've seen, just like D-Link. Now they get Cartesia. If they play a second Grand Granol, they can go into that. Ooh, do they have... Heals you 11 out of 10 by making it so you can't do anything. Yeah. Unless it doesn't. In which case, chances are you drew the Kaiju or Lava Golem. At that moment in time, they just scoop. Yeah. Don't even play Kaijus? Yeah. Or Super Poly. Super Poly can also work now that they no longer have Nightmare Ibli. They get Albion. And they get to go into Mirror Jade, but they can't really out my monster, is the thing. I'll play Super Poly, my favorite one of it in this event. Also something. And that one Guard Dragon card is like a nice little counter to Cyber's spam. One Rhino, one Super Poly, cringe. Ooh, they're going for Chaos. Give me 3 Rhino or give me death. Ooh, I see the line. They don't win off of this, but I do kind of, I don't lose either. Getting the Coral Triangle engrave is nice. I do get the Cartesia in the end phase. Ooh. Set 1. What could that be? Ignore the screenshots of me owning all the Shadow cards. Of course. I probably could have fooled us. It would have at least cycled for 1. Alright, you outed 1 unaffected monster. Doesn't know all the Shadow cards except the alt arts. Of course I do. Naturally we do. Oops. What is going on with my headphones? So I get the Quem, but the Quem doesn't do anything necessarily. Oh, that's to during each standby phase, yeah. No one knows best channel for setting display of control prowess, but Rista is a close third. Yeah. Askism as a knife is a nice and soft second place. Oh, Pascalis is nice, but I'd rather have something else. Sorry, I forget. What did they... They got Mercurior off of Goldstar. Overbranded Lost. I really love it. Artesia. Gem Knight Master Grista. Yeah, exactly. There's one other card I don't know about. Obviously, the face down I don't know about. What's the other card I wouldn't know about? Or use fusion deployment. Masquerade. I don't die to that. Get to add one Fawn of Albaz or a card that mentions it. I got Spriggan's Kit. That was... This is someone from deck or one from extra deck. That as the branded fusion puts one back, whoever branded fusion ooh, branded in red was the other card. Rista is the evolution of Hell Shadel Hollow, who is cooler brother Mr. Diamond. His cooler version is a bit more accurate, but yeah. Or should I say, hotter brother of Master Diamonds? In a literal sense, yeah. Because, you know, fire attribute. I'm sorry for that. No problem. No need to be sorry. Imagine they're trying to go for Mirror Shade. The Great Bubble Reef is still unaffected. They laughed at me in class. Laughed at you? How will I ever emotionally recover? I'm not sure. You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Branded Beast outs this board. Of all things, Branded Beast outs this board. That was Branded Banishment. You're doing an assignment based on your autobiography in terms of books. I don't win off of this, so I won't. I need to beat Into the Masquerade. And all these questions like, what is the first book you remember reading? Or favorite book, favorite genre, favorite writer, so on and so forth. That's Dracosphelia. Favorite genre is Yuri, of course. What do I even get rid of, I realize? I think I need to get rid of the Mirror Jade. Like, obviously, I think I actually do need to get rid of the Lubellion. They can bring it back. Single best genre humanity ever created. Because they have a hard time outing this board as well. I got number Courier. Like, I can go banish the extra Piscalis to get an extra card from my turn. Laser Predator counter on it. It does nothing. I'm getting Perulia. But I did the browser have to mention people's names in their answers. I was so embarrassed. Understandably so. What? I don't think I do. Like, I guess I try for something. How does one explain Yuri to a group of 18 to 25 years olds and a 57-year-old professor? Do I have enough interaction to play through some of this? For Courier? Yep, that's fine. That's the neat part, Spore. You can't. At least not really. Oh, the shame. The horror. Like, I do actually have a note to this. I love Yuri stories. I would die for Yuri stories. To get Albion back. They don't have Lulu Willilith. They can't use Lulu Willilith. Might as well grab the extra seahorse. The fact that my story is a Yuri story. Oops. Okay, you have a way to stop this. But I need to bait them all out. Finishing the coral triangle, that's fine. Need to go Aqua Angel. There's Retribution. I'm going to return Mirror Jade and Albion. Oh, they're returning the Albion and the Rinbrum. Come on, I want that Tragostapelia. Might as well get the Piscalis back. You have the Banishment. I need to get rid of you, and I need to get rid of you. Oh, okay. I'm kind of in a weird point in this duel. Mirror Jade cannot be used. Get rid of the Perulia. Don't need it. There's a sign at mining, that's nice. Veritas. Yeah, unlucky. I guess I probably should not have gone for the Predaplan Trigocepelia then. I should have just gotten rid of the Cartesia and then the... No, that was the line to victory, actually. Cartesia and the Quem feed into both of those. Sealantis. No, that's fair. Yeah. I had a line to victory, and I just forgot about the Aliber. Oh, well. Fortunately, I kinda ran overtime. So that's basically just gonna have to be it for today. Do I? Nah, not really. I'll wait until next stream to open any more packs. Yeah, I need to get some quick lunch and head off to work. So from here, I will... There's really anyone to... No, not really. Okay. I will see you all later. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Take care.